All right, we're back. Episode 15 of the Stone Date Podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Dennis.
I'm Aspen.
Yeah. We are here today promoting Aspen's new business venture. What's the name of it, Aspen?
Fusion Jiu Jitsu, Greenwood, South Carolina.
Hell yeah.
Nice. It's super cool. Oh no, bro.
We're recording. Damn, I got all this shit in my pocket.
I had to take some of my stuff out of the front pocket. What are those, records?
Yeah, something like that.
Lionel Richie.
Oh,
I'll probably take my hoodie off in a little while.
how do I look?
Look cool.
Thanks.
I wish I had shaped my beard up. I look
You
unkempt.
look raggedy.
I know. I'm like all dirty and stuff.
I haven't shaved in like 3 days, so I look homeless.
It's a rugged look.
Yeah. Let's say just whenever you talk, just make sure you kind of got the mic
Like this.
up here.
Uncomfortably close to your
Yeah.
lips.
Hold it like this, yeah.
Yeah. Like Eminem.
All right. Y'all ready to fire it up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why is that thing leaning?
Yeah, I thought you did it like that for artistic purposes.
Yeah, it's canted.
Holy shit.
There needs to be marks on the legs when you're extending them, probably.
Yeah.
Or get a level. You can
Yeah.
put a level on there.
It has a bubble level,
Yeah.
but I thought I had it right.
It has to. Are you sure that one side's not loose? Because that would be dramatically.
It is fancy, though. I like it.
Yeah, it might look artsy.
I leveled it at the top.
Oh, the green part.
The ball head tilts.
Oh yeah, so, yeah.
It is level.
But it's gonna be like this, isn't it? Like, at least it ain't. The screen's gonna be crooked.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like. Whoa.
It's gonna give it some flow.
Yeah, I like it.
B-roll. B-roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we need to fire it up. What episode is this? 15?
I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
It's 15, yeah. All right, we're back. Episode 15 of the Stone Date Podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Dennis.
I'm Aspen.
Yeah. We are here today promoting Aspen's new business venture. What's the name of it, Aspen?
Fusion Jiu Jitsu, Greenwood, South Carolina.
Hell yeah.
Nice. It's super cool in here too.
Yeah.
Where am I? TV timeout. Where am I looking at?
Your camera will be the white one over there.
The far left one?
Yeah.
All right.
That one's yours. That one's yours.
I'm not far left, but that camera is. you
Yes. It's cutting across.
know? Okay. Yeah. All right. I didn't want to be confused or looking like
You
I
good.
was a simple jack looking
Yeah.
off into the
That one's
space.
mine. That one's yours. And that one's everybody.
Brandon's looks nicer than ours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
Yours costs the most.
Oh,
It's okay.
but okay, yeah. Back to where we was at.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool in here. I'm a super fan of the everything. Every time I move my business, I paint everything cathedral stone gray.
Yeah,
that's my
yeah.
the color I like.
Yeah. Luckily, it was already gray when we came in here, so we didn't have to do anything. We had to touch up some paint and stuff, but, for the most part, it's pretty clean. So,
Yeah, that's nice.
Keeps from having to do 2 coats.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, for sure.
I just love the whole Zen like vibe in here with the wood and the plants, but it's super modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the black. It's not a phase, Mom, I promise.
Yeah. So how did you end up here?
Well, we started over on Edgefield Street near the hospital, and we had a little bitty 500 square foot, like the size of a closet, literally. And we got up to, I think, 18 members. And, it was kind of our goal originally to try to pack it out. And then this place come open, it wasn't even on the market. And, the guy that I rented from was like, hey, I'll keep it till January and I'll talk to my wife about it. I'm like, what do you think we should do? And she was like, historically, my wife is very, very cautious about stuff. And she was like, you'd be stupid not to do it. So I was like, all right, fine. Let's screw
Go
it.
big or go
Let's
home.
do it. Yeah. So we took a shot at it, and it's already doing well, and we're not even technically open yet. We're legally open.
Yeah.
But before our grand opening, we're already adding new people every day. So
Yeah. You said the grand opening was when?
January 5th. So January 5th at 6:00, we'll have the grand opening, and then we'll have tacos. Amaya's Tacos. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of tacos,
I know
Yeah.
I know him too. He's cool.
Yeah. And then January 9th, we're having the ribbon cutting event with the Chamber of Commerce.
yeah,
All the popular people. So, yeah.
that'd be cool.
I'm still waiting on my email.
They didn't give you one.
All you have to do is pay them money and they're fine
Yeah,
with it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
We could do one like 5 years later.
Yeah. Can we do my birthday party here? So that's like, I guess like we was already kind of just talking about earlier, like reeling way back from the beginning. What you think that your journey to this point like started?
As far as like training,
Yeah.
yeah.
martial arts,
So
you know?
when I was 12 or 13 years old, I gotten in trouble a lot at school and getting in fights, getting bullied a lot, but I didn't really take it very well. So I just try to always fight back. So I ended up in situations where I'm fighting like all the time, and I'm pretty much staying in school suspension. And my dad was like, "Oh, we got to do something. We got to put him in martial arts or something." So I ended up my dad ended up sending me to this judo class that my uncle was going to at the time. And his name was Billy Cockfield. They called him the Snap-on Man.
Snap-on Man,
Snap-on
yeah.
Man back in the day. Yeah. So I actually trained with him for 4 or 5 years. And during that time, I found Carolina Combat Academy. You probably know him, Coach Perkle and all those guys, Cody Perkle and his son. So I pretty much started there with the wrestling and the Muay Thai and the MMA, and I fell in love with it, man. And I never really looked back. I'm not really good at anything else, so I got really good at that.
You had to double down on it.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, for sure.
That's one of those things too where the first time you ever try it, and it's with jiu-jitsu or any kind of grappling, the first time you try it and you just realize how out of shape you are and can't do anything with the even the amateur's person, it's like that's addictive sometimes.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh no, I can't feel like this.
It's very disheartening. You're like, you do everything you can, you're like, dang, I'm out of shape, or
Yeah.
I don't know how to fight, or something's going wrong here. I don't know.
That's the thing. If you ever want to break a sweat, just start punching the air.
Yeah, just start punching the air.
Yeah.
Or you could come spar one of our guys and just not hit them.
You would think
It's
about
very frustrating.
Yeah, or even just thinking of a regular average person is so uncoordinated and awkward on the ground. You know, you're like a turtle on your back. It's weird. It's just you get on your back and it's like awkward as hell. You know, you just don't spend no time like that. So
Yeah, it's funny. You see people come in here and it's real funny to watch sometimes, and I'm not hating on anybody, but we've had a couple people come in and they'll say, like, I just need to learn how to move. I need to get in shape. And, you start teaching them and they're like, dang, I don't even know how to stand upright. They live their entire life. And I'm like, all right, this is how you stand up and not get hit in the face. And they're like, so I've lived 25 years of my life and I didn't even know how to stand up off the ground. It's frustrating for some people, but that's what makes it come back. They like that challenge and they like to be able to learn. But we don't overpressure people either. We try to let them learn at their own pace. So and it makes it fair for everybody.
yes, standing up and falling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
You gotta learn how to
doesn't-
fall, yeah.
for sure, dude. Because you're gonna be doing that a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna be it's gonna be controlled, but we try to prevent people from falling and catching themselves on their shoulder. And you had Hunter Knopf's here on your podcast before. He wrestled at Emerald, and he could probably tell you some stories of kids getting hurt all the time, just trying to like catch themselves the wrong way. It happens. So we actually take a lot of time with people to try to teach them how to protect themselves first. So that's like top priority for us.
Yeah. What and two, I was watching a thing the other day, and they were talking about how dramatically different the times have changed from even just the early 90s to now, where the percentage of regular everyday people walking around that have some, even if it's the smallest form of martial arts training, opposed to with the popularity of UFC and it just being a household thing now, it's crazy how much, it's not, there's so many people walking by you every day that has some form of training. So you definitely don't want to be just floating around, just hoping to not get any drama, because life is crazy.
Yeah. Well, like he said, that's his favorite form of martial arts right there.
Concealed carry is the most effective form of martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, too, it's like, DJ Shipley.
Yeah.
All right. So he always was talking about, because he's super badass. And they
GBRS.
Yeah. And so, but that's what he was talking about. He's like, I have these things and I have these skills and weapons, but the main thing is just trying to get away. Like, he's like, you don't even want to have to do that, because it's like ultimately you just want to avoid getting situation. But the world's crazy, only getting crazier. You want to be able to be at your fighting best if you have to, because you're gonna, that's the worst part, is ending up in a situation where it's like, oh dang.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that like, what is it, Jiu Jitsu? What's like, Cobra Kai or whatever, like strike first? What's the Jiu Jitsu kind of philosophy?
That's a good question.
Get up and get out.
Yeah.
Get up and get out. Yeah. So my method of trying to teach people, mainly for the self-defense stuff too, and we have some competition guys here that compete a lot, and we've got some kickboxers here, but most of the time people are coming in to learn how to defend themselves. And if I tell them like, oh, just roll around on the ground for 5 minutes and then you learn self, now that's not how it works. It's, you end up in a situation that you should not be in. You end up on your back somehow or another. You've got to get out of there. And we try to teach how to get up and get out of this situation as fast as possible. Obviously, in my opinion, we live in South Carolina. I think you should be carrying. I think you should train with your gun like you would any other martial art. I think if you're carrying and you don't train with your gun, I think you're stupid. But also, if you don't train hand-to-hand combat, I think it's also it plays a big factor, because there's a lot of people that's carrying guns around here that have never been in a fight.
Oh yeah.
And to me, that's kind of scary.
Essentially, that should be your last last option.
Well, because you see people all the time like, oh, I'll just shoot them. Yeah. I'm like, well, do you understand the legality of that though?
Or what like what happens whenever you do that?
That the initial then it's the fallout afterwards.
Yeah, they've never thought about the fallout. And like I said, most of these guys have never even been in an altercation. How can you come to me and say you'll just shoot me if you've never even thrown a punch? Because if you're in a situation where it escalates to the point that you have to shoot me, are you even going to be able to get to your gun before you get hurt? So, that's where this helps too, is just that adrenaline dump. It keeps you more level-headed. Even if I'd never used jiu-jitsu and I never used Muay Thai or wrestling in a street fight, and I just have to defend my family with a gun, I understand that any situation this goes to, I'm in control. Yeah. And that gives you a lot of confidence, and it gives everybody, more of a safety net, but also don't rely on it. Don't think that it's the end all be all. Oh, I know how to do jiu-jitsu. Okay, cool. I'm going to stab you in the chest. Like, okay,
Yeah.
So
that's kind of like with the using your gun. A lot of people get hung up on buying the most expensive thing and adding all these attachments, where it's like, well, you'd really be better off with the cheap ass gun, but you train, you shoot it all the time, and you shoot it with your weak hand, your non-dominant hand. Right.
That's what they say. People come in and they'll buy like a $1,200 pistol, and they can't afford to buy but 2 boxes of bullets.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah. Buy the $500 gun and 20 boxes of bullets.
That's what they always told us. They were like, you need to be training with your weak hand, because you train only with your dominant hand, and then the first time you get shot in your arm or you're stabbed in the arm,
what are you going to do?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell, I'll kind of back up his point. It's like, buy a $500 gun and a bunch of ammo. And then we've got a local place. What is it called? Sawmill Training, I think, is what it is, down in Lawrence, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's a place up near Pontiac Path. I didn't know there's one in Lawrence.
Yeah, I think it's Lawrence. I can't remember. But it's called Sawmill Training. I guess shout out to them if they
exist. Shout out.
But, I've had several people that's like, oh, I don't want to do martial arts. I just want to use a gun. I'm like, okay, well, how much do you train with your gun?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? I know how to shoot. Do you really?
Yeah.
So, I'm a huge advocate. Buy the $500 gun and go spend $500, $1,500 on training and learn how to use it under pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's super important.
Yeah.
Well, because you see all the time videos of even police and can't get their gun out of their holster even when your adrenaline's pumping. And you for sure know this. A lot of people, we was always talking about training muscle memory with your because you lose all your fine motor skills when your adrenaline.
I mean, it's like,
you know what I mean? You're not
everything goes blank. Like you don't know what to do.
Yeah. So that's you don't want to be fumbling around with it and shooting yourself in the leg.
I think it's cool how they like they'll get the news people that are always bashing the guns and stuff, and they'll put them through that training simulator.
Oh yeah.
Where like the guy's on the screen and like you don't know if he's gonna pull out the gun or not, and like 9 times out of 10 the TV person ends up shooting him, and they're like, well, he was just pulling out his phone and you shot him.
Right.
Yeah, he pulled out a gigapad.
Yeah.
He had to feed it.
A Furby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah. That's that's super cool. Like, all right, and when you was on Edgefield Street and had the small space, what was at that time? Was you planning on that being your business, or was it like trying to just have originally a place to train and stuff, or with some other people? What would you put?
No, this has actually been a goal of mine for since I was 18 years old. Ever since I was a MMA fighter back in the day, I had made it a goal in my head. I want to own a gym someday. I want to own a gym someday. And, I've had a couple of businesses before in the past, but, they didn't pan out. Again, we were talking about this before. I was too immature. I wasn't grown up. I made too many mistakes, and, it just didn't work out. But I've learned a lot in the last 10 years from everything that got me to this point right here. And this has always been the goal. And where we started there, I intentionally started small to try to build up the client base at first. And within a month, we were already at capacity. We had to move. And, like I said, luckily this place opened up. So, this was all part of the plan. We've got everything planned out for the next 10 years potentially. Now, if it moves faster than that, great. If it doesn't, we're ready for that. So yeah, this is not by accident.
Yeah. Not just by happenstance,
right,
or whatever they say.
Yeah. This is by accident.
This right here in particular is by accident. Yeah.
When you got into MMA, like at that point, who was like your heroes or idols in UFC?
Oh, like such. UFC fighters?
George, or just mixed martial arts. Yeah.
George St. Pierre and Stephen Thompson.
Oh, the Wonder Boy.
Yeah. Not so much anymore. If he sees this, he's beat me up on several occasions. So,
man. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Stephen Thompson and George St. Pierre were my favorite fighters growing up.
Yeah, GSP for sure.
Wonder Boy and GSP.
Mine was always Silva.
Oh, really?
Anderson Silva
he's
too.
A beast.
Mine was, I would say, I always liked Mayhem, and then that was what was interesting about him. He went all the rounds with GSP when he was 18, but he just had like a rocky road. But I always liked that guy because he was just a
from Bully Beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because he was in UFC.
Right.
Bully Beatdown was like after his career, but he had a lot of troubles with because he's living from in Atlanta, and he had I think he had a felony charge in Atlanta, and then went to Hawaii to fight in. He fought in Super Brawl in Hawaii and Pride and stuff like that. But that was just a wild guy. I always like Mayhem Miller and
Tank
obviously
Abbott.
Tank. Tank, dude, the real Huntington Beach bad boy. Because remember he would say that about Tito.
Right.
Tank, Chuck Liddell.
Well, Tito can't read, so have you ever heard that guy talk? He's so funny.
And what he just says the randomest stuff when he's talking about. He'll sound intelligent when he's talking sometimes, but he's not making any sense.
So
on these
3 days a week, I'll train 5 days a week, and then the other 2 days, I'll train 6 days a week.
Yeah. The bleach hair was his coolest thing. Well, the flame shorts were cool,
My favorite
Punishment.
fighter of all time, though, is Kimbo.
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo's a beast.
R.I.P.
Kimbo had no form, like nothing.
He
was
It was
a
just
monster.
beating ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out Jeff Henry, one of my buddies I was deployed with. I met him on deployment. He used to fight with Kimbo and them in Miami and stuff.
I remember watching those videos as a kid.
Yeah, we watched some of the the backyard videos, and Jeff's in the background with them, and who else was dang, I can't believe I had a blank that was fighting with them that fights in the
Jorge Masvidal. Yeah.
When he was fighting, dude, he was just that dude could just scrap, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's how he got his start too.
Speaking of like backyard stuff, do you watch any of the street beef stuff?
Street beef.
Oh, the backyard brawl stuff, the street beefs. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. What is it? Winged C.
Winged C. Nah, man. My favorite guy is what is Death Sentence. Yeah.
Yes, Death.
So funny enough, and I'm only saying this because they post pictures all the time. He actually trains at a buddy of mine gym in Spartanburg.
Death Sentence.
Yeah, Death Sentence. Yeah, trains at Spartanburg Jiu Jitsu.
I wonder where does he be at? Because Mighty Mouse trains him, so and Wing C, I think, don't he?
I think he's
Mighty
from
Mouse.
Charlotte.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think he lives in Charlotte.
I don't know if it's if you lived here or have family here, but what's his name that got into boxing and just got knocked out? He was a UFC fighter that was really good in UFC. What was his name? I want to say he just got beat in a boxing match versus maybe it was
Jake Paul.
No. But what about him having a wreck in Nigeria or something?
Oh,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, everybody's calling that a setup now.
Because he got the money.
That's weird.
Everything he does, everybody's always going to say it's a setup.
Not Jake. It was the what's his name?
I forgot to. It's
Anthony
Johnson.
Yeah,
No,
Anthony Edwards.
no, it's not
Anthony-
Edwards.
Anthony Johnson.
player.
Anthony Johnson died too, though, didn't he?
Yeah,
Rumble.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. That Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
Mm.
one of the other Anthonys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy got in a car wreck and two people died in Nigeria.
There was
Oh,
his
dang.
coaches, his fitness
What?
coaches.
Oh,
yeah.
they were in the car
Yeah.
with him. Okay, see, I was thinking he had some.
No,
random
it
people.
was. I think one of them was his strength and conditioning coach, and the other one was like a health coach or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, after he just got that 90 million or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
That was a
so that's
setup.
cool.
But as far you were talking about heroes and stuff,
Oh yeah,
obviously I have my favorite fighters, but man, we were talking about him earlier. Coach Perkle, Matt Perkle from he used to coach at Emerald on the wrestling team. Man, I used to look up to him like he was a second dad. And
Yeah, I think a lot of kids did.
yeah, he's awesome. He kind of does his own thing now, but I think he's going to be here for our grand opening. But
that'd be cool.
he's always been so supportive of me, and I look up to guys like him, and like a father figure. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
One
for
of
sure.
my earliest, I guess, heroes in combative sports, because when I was a kid, my dad was into the taekwondo and stuff like that, and Mike Thigpen owned a taekwondo school in Lake Murray, but Ronnie Barcoot was a guy that he used to come hunting at my house and stuff with my dad, but it was the Southern Superman, Ronnie Barcoot, rest in peace. He was some consider it the first mixed martial arts televised event. It was a pro kickboxer back then, and they fought at Madison Square Garden as like a intermission thing at a boxing event, and whoever was supposed to be fighting got injured or something, and Ronnie went in there. He lost, but he was like way underweight. Like they were not even in the same weight class. This is like the heavyweight champ,
Right.
fighting him. But it was cool. There's only a little bit of black and gray footage of it. It's real bad quality, but he was badass. And Chuck Norris used to talk about Ronnie, and Ronnie was like a street guy. I think he went to prison for trafficking and stuff. But Chuck was mentioned in an interview that was the one person that he knew in real life that he wouldn't want to have to fight.
Yeah.
And he said he tried to get him into movies and stuff, but he was just a real street guy. But yeah, it's cool when you have those hero. You just remember when they were just so epic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And do you remember? What do you remember being the first like UFC thing you watched?
Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz
Oh,
too.
dude, I feel like that was
That was the one.
So epic.
Yeah.
The intros were so cool. You
Yeah.
know, just such a build.
Everything back then
yes,
was
dude.
way better than it is now.
Yeah, I still remember being at my aunt's house and they were watching UFC, and I hadn't gotten into it yet. I was probably 11 or 12, and I watched it. I was like, oh, dude, that's so cool. And then, you know, that kind of led me to my dad saying, hey, we should get you into this. And then, you know, never looked back, really.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you did wrestling and everything?
So I actually went to a private school.
Yeah.
But Coach Perkle used to make me leave school and then come straight to Emerald and train with the wrestling team. We get done with wrestling practice and then we go straight to MMA practice at the gym
Oh, that's
at
awesome.
Carolina Combat over there behind where Sweet Peas used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I asked. I was like, I seen you at school. Did you go to my school?
Yeah.
I used to be there all the time. I was at Emerald like every day. So
that's cool though.
Yeah.
And if I could go back in time, I always played baseball and stuff, but later in life you realize wrestling was so much more just better for you long term. Like you would have way less brain damage than everybody that played football and stuff. Your brain gets beat to shit for no reason, you know.
It depends on how you go about it. Like if you get suplexed into the mat, then that's different.
Oh yeah, but
different.
if you play football, you're getting
like you're for
CTE
sure
every.
Well, it's okay. I mean, you get like 6 freebies, and then it starts to affect.
It starts
you.
chipping
So,
away.
I mean, now they got like at 96 is so small. They got these freshmen and 10th graders going out there on Friday nights against these guys that are 19 years old,
300 pounds,
just getting the shit knocked out of them.
Yeah.
Like if that would deter me, like give me like 2 years on JV and then move me up to varsity.
That's like one of my buddies. He was like, talking about playing baseball. He's like, no, came out one day, got hit by the pitch, and was like, nah, this ain't for me.
You know, it's funny. Like, it's so many dads too. It's like, oh, my son's gonna play football. My son's gonna play football, and then I'll say, like, hey, you should get him into jiu-jitsu. No, I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, what?
All right, cool. That's fine with me, man. Yeah. I knock on wood. I've never been severely injured doing this stuff. You know, I was young and stupid, but broke a rib.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, you know, martial arts is relatively safe if you think about it compared to football, where injuries are kind of pre-programmed into the sport. So.
Yeah, I feel like that's just so much more dangerous. Like football, when you look back and it was like you get knocked out, and it's like as soon as you're back good, you're good to go. You know, and it's like think about how much unnecessary injuries. So many people are in their 40s and they have these lifelong injuries from playing football in
high school.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I did notice that with wrestling though, with the predicaments you get yourself in, it kind of helps your body, because like when you get hit and you turn that certain way, your body's used to it.
Wrestling in general, you know, just any kind of thing that extensively physical, it's just building up so many stabilizing muscles that you never use other than, and you never spot training them and stuff. So
yeah. I mean, injuries happen in wrestling all the time, knees and shoulders. But I mean,
or broke small digits.
Yeah, it's a sport where it's physical contact. Somebody's going to get hurt eventually, but you know, it's crazy. You grab onto a wrestler, man. It's insane how much stronger they are than other people. You know, you could just tell
per weight, especially like per weight. It's like, or just start noticing like, damn, okay, this person's 180 pounds, and it's like, oh man, that's a lot different than just a regular dude.
Yeah.
You know?
We got a kid from Lander that comes in every now and again. He's like 185, and he looks 185, but you grab onto him, you're like,
it's a stout 185.
Are you made of steel?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on here.
Or just thinking of like, you get fat and it's like, you see the UFC and it's like, oh, me and that guy are the same size. Like that's where that's who I would have to fight.
Yeah, you get up to 265 and then you see an actual 265
like
fighter. It's like
6'5".
Like what's his name? We just talking about Anthony Joshua, dude.
Yeah,
like,
So how tall is he? Like 6'6" or something like that. Yeah.
All of it.
240. Yeah, it's insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Which even now I'm like 195, and I look at other 185 pounders that fight professionally. I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way, because those guys are like 6'2", walking around at 220.
It's built different.
Yeah.
How does it work in like people that are wanting to do competitive? Well, let me backtrack. Here, do y'all do more gi or no gi?
We do both. So our new schedule, we're actually going to have 1 day of gi, and I'd like to do 2 days, but a lot of people like the no gi, and you know, we're going to use the gi too to give it more realistic feel. And if somebody's like, hey, I don't have a gi, it's like, okay, just wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
So we do both. I like
Okay,
both.
yeah.
I grew up with both. You know, I did wrestling and judo at the same time. Coming up, you know, when I was 12, I started in judo, and at 14, I started wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So we've always had both.
You always had a
Yeah.
mix of some
Right.
sort.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
You know, I'm fine with doing both, teaching both, competing in both. It doesn't bother me.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Especially too, most people, if you've been in the military, at least in the infantry and stuff, like they still, the Army combatives is basically gi oriented.
Well, you wear the
your OCPs.
yeah,
You flip them
OCPs,
wrong
yeah.
side out, and
Yeah.
you know the sleeves fold under and stuff. But
It's the same
that's
thing.
the thing.
Yeah.
They train like that and stuff. So that's what's cool about
What's the benefits of that? Or is it just
Using
traditional stuff?
You just like karate, it's traditional, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. Which no hate on karate, I love karate, but
Cobra Kai.
yeah. So you know, it was based off of if somebody's got just a regular outfit on, you could use their clothes. And
Okay.
like
fold
where
them.
wrestling, they don't have nothing to grab, but
well, they're
in
not
real
allowed
life,
to
they're
grab
gonna-
the singles
yeah.
and stuff.
And
Same
so-
thing with no-gi jiu-jitsu. You're not allowed to grab the clothes.
Oh, okay.
Wrestling,
I
you
didn't-
can't even
Lock
lock
your
your hands. Yeah.
Well, you can't lock your fingers.
Fingers,
I don't think.
okay.
You can lock your palms together, but
Yeah, but like using their pants and their
Yeah.
shirt to like collar choke them or
Yeah.
something like
but
that.
you basically learn how to fold people's clothes with them still in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is way better.
Yeah.
It's really cool as long as you're not in the clothes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You got to be
It's-
on the outside.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. And
I guess it's kind of cool too though the whole now they make so many cool gis.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like
Yeah.
kind of blowed
Yeah.
up in the last 10 years, like gis, like designer cool
Yeah.
gis.
Gucci
now you
gi.
could
Yeah.
you could tell like from the background, I'm all like plain black. I love the just flat
Call it
black color.
modern.
But you know, all of my gis are flat black or just plain white with the black belt. And,
Oh yeah.
But you know, if somebody wants a cool gi, that's fine. I'm not really strict on the
Yeah.
uniform here. I don't
'cause
care.
they
If they
got-
come in here with a pink flowery gi, cool. I mean, I might wear it myself. I don't-
Yeah, it's
I don't
tight.
care.
They
Yeah.
got it's cool too because they have the flowered ones, camo ones, but then they got the mix of like
Yeah.
the plain one, but the interiors
Right.
crazy looking. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
I
suede on
like
the
plain
inside.
Jane. Like you could like even my car outside is just all black. I just like that look. You know,
Yeah.
to me it looks so clean. So,
Yeah, that is true, and it's not you don't get bored with that.
timeless.
It's like timeless.
It's like you ain't got to paint this in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This gray's always gonna be gray.
you would have regretted having wallpaper, floral wallpaper.
That's why we kind of do the black and gold and then like the green plants everywhere. It doesn't really go out of style.
Yeah, oh
You
yeah,
know, you can do black and gold everything.
That's
and
cool.
It looks cool. So
I seen two. So you already got a merch and stuff like that
Yeah.
going and stuff.
yeah, so we got the merch, which not this. This is like my coaching pullover, but
Yeah, but if the money's right,
if
they
the
can
money's
get
He'll
this.
sell it to you.
You can
Yeah,
get this one.
this was custom made, but yeah, we've got a whole website, fusion-jiu-jitsu.com. I know it's real.
I'll
it's
put
confusing.
it. I'll put it right here.
Right here somewhere.
I'll put it
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
The Fusion Jew.
Yeah.
Dash that. I don't know. It was the URL that they had available, and I bought it for
The
$10.
fusion.
Oh, yeah.
The fusion Jew dash jitsu.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'd run into that too. when I
Different spelling of Jew.
Yeah, he's got
Yes,
he's got ours set up as mile 96
Yeah.
dot instead of using the stone date.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's just too long. Yeah, I'm trying to find something
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, you got to catch people's attention pretty quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. That's why, you go on the website. We've got hats, we've got hoodies, we've got shirts, and it's nice stuff. You'll see
Yeah.
the prices. It's like, dang man, $40 for a t-shirt, but it's like nice, thick,
Yeah.
good material t-shirts.
Heavy cotton.
If anybody puts my logo on a cheap $3 Gildan, I'm probably going to hunt them down.
I
But
hate those shirts.
yeah, because I had a guy message me on Facebook like, "Hey man, I seen your website. I can get you shirts for $4 a piece."
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you put my logo on a Gildan, I will find where you live. we're not doing that.
I'm gonna clip that.
Yeah. My whole thing is quality first.
Yeah.
And that goes from like the training to the mats to the building that we're in to the clothing that we wear. And yeah, it costs more.
Yeah.
But you want quality. You gotta
Don't
pay for
shrink up when you wash it,
it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and your
That.
belly don't hang.
Yeah, exactly.
What about tell us about your logo.
Oh, where it came from?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z?
I've never
Anime?
been into
Dang.
it, but I know of it.
Okay.
I've never sat down and watched the whole show.
No, me neither. But you know of it.
It's
Yeah, I
gonna
know
be,
of it.
It's gonna. So I'm kind of a weeb, man.
We got a lot of we have a huge fan base, and
Yeah.
especially other
So
military
so
guys,
they'll know what I'm talking
super
about.
nerds.
So there's like this technique in Dragon Ball Z where they fuse and they become one warrior, and they become stronger
With the whole team, like the whole crew.
No, like there's two people and like they're they fuse and then they become one strong person, and it's
Yeah.
like. And then I thought about it. I was like, oh, that's cool. I love anime and I love Dragon Ball Z. And then I started thinking of like, the DNA double helix.
Oh
where it crosses
yeah.
over. So that's where that came from.
Okay, yeah. That.
And then our slogans like combine, create, conquer.
Oh, okay.
And everybody's like, oh, that's so cool. Where'd that come from? And I'm like, I can't tell you because you'd laugh at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it came from. It come from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah.
He asked me-
heard it here first.
He asked me where our logo came from. I said, no, our name.
The
Oh,
name,
yeah.
the name.
I
the
said,
name.
Dennis, I
I
don't
was
know.
like, yeah,
Yeah, because
it's got to be Dennis.
yeah, it's the yeah, it's the whole like stoned ape theory of like
Right.
apes getting into psychedelic mushrooms
Yeah.
and then becoming aware and stuff.
yeah.
You know, like,
Caesar.
yeah,
I guess
exactly,
you're
dude.
You're Caesar. I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I was telling him, if you type our name in on YouTube, we got videos, but these two guys just started a channel called the Stone Ape Podcast.
That's cool.
And it's like two guys from the UK, and they're filming it on like a potato. It's,
Oh,
so,
dude.
it's so blurry you can't even see who they are. But they're sitting in the car rolling up bud.
Dude, I need to message them and we try to have them mobile.
We would call
Yeah,
them in.
Yeah.
The
They're
Stone Apes collide.
Yeah, hopefully it don't do something weird like if you time travel and you can't contact
Well, I
yourself,
don't
you know.
know. Like
That-
if they're recording off of a typewriter or something.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it was like a potato.
They might- they-
Potato.
They might be on a original
Yeah.
Razor
right.
phone.
The flip phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message him for real.
Join forces with us.
Yeah, you hear that out there, Stone Ape Podcast.
Stone Apes unite.
The number 2.
Yeah.
Stone Ape 2.
We must unite.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like you'd be surprised because in the military, there's tons of undercover nerds, and that's really where I first ever even heard of anime. Is my buddies that were in the military before when I was a kid. Like they would come back from being deployed, and they would always get into anime while they're overseas.
I
And
feel like you would though, because you're either reading or watching something
it's
while
just,
you're just.
I don't know. It's just cool. Like yeah. So I did it. I have a whole bunch of buddies with anime tattoos that are in the military and stuff.
I mean, you can't hate on it.
Yeah.
Why would you? I mean, also, everybody knows who Goku is from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'm like, I grew up with that stuff, so I'm like, I've always liked fighting. So it's
Who's the one with like the because you got Goku and then there's the one with like blue hair or something.
Trunks.
Is that what?
Dang, man, he's like pulling out my nerd out of me.
Yeah.
Dang. I don't want to do this anymore.
What time did you say we need to be done?
Cut
There?
the tapes.
You said 5:30.
It's not. It's already 5:30.
No, it's 5:15.
Oh.
Wow, 5:45.
Oh, okay, we're
Yeah.
good.
Once the first person interrupts.
Well, I told everybody to kind of like wait
yeah.
outside.
Oh,
until
yeah,
it's
yeah.
o'clock. They're
Yeah,
good.
come blasting in.
Yeah, they're good.
Not
They're
the whole
good.
thing.
Granny,
Yeah.
no.
I got one kid that comes really early, like 20 minutes early. And so he'll walk in and be like, "Oh, what's going on here?"
Oh yeah, that went by super too
He
fast.
can
didn't it?
hop in,
Yeah.
but we do need to talk about some
That's
stuff
what- that's what I was
before we get off of here.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. I didn't mean to breathe fast.
Yeah.
It's just time flies by.
I am prepared.
Yeah. So
Do we need to read the post?
Oh no. Everybody's already read the post. Yeah,
Hang on, I need to read it so I can get a refresher.
Okay.
quietly.
Yeah. Don't read it out loud.
Family.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah.
We're not gonna talk about the part about your friend. We're just gonna talk about your part
Okay. Yeah.
Or yeah.
because he's not here.
usually-
He's not here to
To
defend
defend
himself.
himself. Well, he had specifically told me, he's like, "Don't bring my name into it." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
It's fine. I actually tried to get him to come here, and he's like,
But-
"Oh, I can't do it."
Yeah. Which is whatever, But it's like you just you can just explain the situation and then
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't care. I'll tell it. So, I mean, well, this is something that I publicly posted years ago. So, I'll tell everybody because I don't mind. I've actually went public with this, and I've told everybody that's close to me knows this. All of my family knows this. I don't care about sharing it. My wife wouldn't care anymore. So, we've been married for 10 years, going on 11 years now. And so 4 years ago, I ended an affair that I had. And I don't know, I can't remember. I think it was like 4.5 years ago. I'm not sure of the date. I literally have not thought about it until now.
Yeah.
So,
Until Greenwood Gossip. Shout out.
The Greenwood Gossip page. You gotta love it. So, again, how I was talking about, I started a couple businesses and I was extremely immature. That was a huge part of it. And I was, and this is no excuse. So, like 20 to 25 years old, I was just stupid. I was selfish. I made my own decisions without my family. Without my family's consent. It's like whatever was on my mind that day I was going to do. And, I had no direction in life. And it was nobody else's fault but my own. And I take full accountability for it. Blah. But, ever since, pretty much what happened was like, I just woke up one day and I was like, okay, I'm done with this. And I just quit cold turkey, everything. And I cut everybody off. And, I had an affair with a person. And I was talking to several people. I was 24, 23 years old, 25 years old.
He was thinking with the wrong head, guys.
Yeah, pretty much. And it is kind of hard to talk about it now. But, I'm this far into it. And, again, I don't mind sharing this publicly because I already have. I've actually posted on my Facebook like, hey, this is what happened. This is how long it happened, blah, 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 blah. And so I just woke up one day and I was like, okay, I feel really bad about this. And that's just putting it lightly. Like it was to the point to where, I was having suicidal thoughts and, I didn't know what to do with my life. And, I was trying to hide all these secrets from my family and from my friends and nobody knew what was going on. It's like, dang, Aspen, you look bad. Have you slept any? No, I have not slept any.
Just an energy sponge draining your life.
Yeah. And it was bad. It was bad. And, I'll be the first to tell you, like, I was a piece of crap. I really was. And I will share that openly. I don't care if people laugh about it or not. They have been on Facebook, but
it's just so weird that why did it come back up again?
So she, what? Never mind. I'll say
allegedly,
yeah,
we don't know who.
We don't know who. We don't know who did what. But historically, the person that I had an affair with has like constantly made little jabs at us, constantly over the last couple of years, and I don't know what happened. Like I think my marketing guy was like, hey, we need to make a grand opening post and like just blow it out of the water. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea.
And she's like, I'm going to fuck that up.
Yeah. So, as you guys seen, like that Facebook post, man, so I was telling him within a day, we had over 200,000 views on that post. And so then.
So I told him, I said, any publicity is good publicity. It don't matter if it's bad or not.
That is weird to be like anybody that may be doing that or a scorned person or whoever. It's weird though that it's just to get that really lit a fire under
just
you.
To get
seeing
a
somebody
reaction,
doing seeing somebody doing something positive or enjoying.
Yeah, they want to fuck it up.
I purposely, I wasn't going to respond to it, and
feed into it.
But it just so happened that we were doing this today,
and
they
happened
posted
again.
it today
again. And there, somebody was like, "Oh, it's a different person." I'm like, "No, it looks like the same person wrote it."
Yeah.
Again, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But whenever that happened, the Facebook post, our Facebook post on the All Things Greenwood page and our personal page just exploded out of nowhere.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to take my hands off of it. And then I looked back, it was like 500,000 views on the post. And like within a day, and I
didn't notice that. I didn't look
nosy
at
ass people.
I only saw it when him was talking about it.
Yeah, and the couple posts that were made, it gained so much traction. And I was just like, what in the world? And dude, me and my wife were at the house laughing about it. Like, how miserable do you have to be to all of a sudden now somebody's starting to make something of themselves and starting to try to do better just to try to tear them down. I don't quite understand it, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody. You do you, but certain
people were built that way.
And again, all this stuff happened, in my mid early 20s, and it haunts me today even still. It affects our relationship sometimes, but we've essentially moved past everything. And
and it's like not recent. I don't know, that is bizarre. I didn't even know that much of the backstory where it was like this weird, just out of the blue.
Well, like I said, I pretty much posted it on, and I even called a certain person out on Facebook by name in a comment section, because they were going crazy in the comment section about stuff like, oh, all men are bad and stuff. And, dudes suck, women suck, everybody sucks. But I called her out and I was like, hey, you're talking about this, and this that happened, right? Between us, and you're just like, I dropped you, blah, blah, blah. And, she deleted the comment and blocked me. So I was like, all right, well, I tried, I tried. And then, I kind of came out with it myself, and, everybody was like, oh my gosh. And then a week later, it's like, everybody forgot. And, now it's like, we're starting to get so much traction here. And I don't know, it's probably just bringing up some old demons, and I'm okay with it, which is why I haven't responded to it. And does it hurt my feelings? Yeah, but honestly, my feelings don't really matter in this situation. I'm the one that caused it. I am the one that brought on this mess, and I'm fully prepared to deal with whatever.
Yeah, but now you got more people behind that you're over. So I feel like you have to
several hundred.
You have to address it at some now.
That too.
Which, I mean, they'll see it, but
that too. And I'm just like, I'm not a fan.
Tangled up there.
Yeah, I'm entangled. I'm like Will Smith with an entanglement. I'm not a fan of like having some black cloud of you or something that you're, you know what I mean? Like, no, I have this hidden thing. Man,
it's like, I did it. I moved on. It is what it is.
It's not really doesn't even matter.
Because I guarantee you, those 30 people that are commenting, they got something. They did something like that at some point.
They're all anonymous. Yeah, that's why I'm like, God, I mean, how hard is it just to be like, hey, he did this, and nobody's coming for it? I'm like, I'll tell you straight up, like, everything that happened was consensual.
I'll tell you how nosy people are. They're posting on the page, asking where the post went. And the people are commenting the screenshots of the post.
They're commenting screenshots of the post and then responding with more screenshots of the post.
Where it's like the picture keeps.
That's how bad people are.
I'm not gonna call them out by name, but some other people got pulled into the post, and they're like calling me like, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, "I have no idea. I have no idea." And I'm over here laughing about it, and everybody's calling my phone's blowing up. Like, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? I'm like, yeah, I've seen it. Like, what do you want me to do about it? What am I supposed to do? How do you want me to respond? Oh, I don't like women. Like White Will from Stranger Things. I don't like girls. I don't. What am I supposed to do? But, at this point in my life, I'm like, I'm 30 years old. I'm trying to start a business. I have a professional career already.
Yeah.
I make a good living. Like, even if something crazy happened and I lost the business, we're fine.
Yeah.
But, and that's why I'm not worried about it. And I wasn't going to respond. And I told Brandon before, like, if y'all ask about it, I don't mind sharing what happened. That's what happened. I don't know who it is in particular. I just know that, somebody's hurt about something. And, I don't know how to respond to it. To me, it's like either no response or just lean into it. Like, yes, I'm a horrible person. I used to be a horrible person, and I don't know what you want me to do. I'm trying to do better. If you're better than me, that's awesome. If you're doing better than me and you've made all good decisions, you've never made a bad decision, awesome. Good on you. I haven't. I can't. Yeah, I'm not perfect.
I think it's this addiction with social media addiction to these gotcha. Feeling like they like to be the one exposing you or something like crazy.
Oh, you guys gotta see this, man. This guy, he likes girls.
Yeah. Oh. Dude, I've got pulled into random stupid BS like this, and it would be like just being in the crossfire where
we're gonna get in the crossfire on this one.
What, dude? I gotta look into it more.
No names. No names. We will do screenshots.
No, I'm saying they're gonna get us in the crossfire.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Like,
sorry,
this guy was mad at like my friend and his ex-girl, and then it just spiraled into this whole crazy campaign of him messaging everybody he's gonna kill me, he's gonna do all this crazy stuff, which is crazy because this guy was like, I think 5'2", like 140 pounds or something. You could look at his mugshots up and see, but either way, I'm like, this is crazy. Like he was like shaped like Prince, you know, but he just went crazy on me. I'm like, I had nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
that was like my buddy and your girl,
Yeah.
your ex. That's crazy.
I don't know, man. Like
This is stuff that would have never, you know, been a thing before social media. The anonymity of social media,
Mhm.
the anonymous.
Well, they're anonymous to the public, but the person that
owns
runs
the
the page knows who posted it.
well, even he was like, this even breaks the rules, so I don't know. But I mean, even just don't be anonymous. Like, show your name and say stuff.
Say it with your chest.
I'm going to find out when this is over.
And everybody's like, oh, Aspen's a piece of crap. Yeah, I mean, sure, probably.
He used to be.
I used
to be.
Used to be.
Yeah.
I'm a less piece of crap than I used to be.
I'm trying to be less shitty all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's the goal, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
Well, and I hate if you guys get caught in the crossfire, like, oh, Brandon Fain's he's tied up with Aspen. You know,
Yeah.
he did whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was stupid. He made bad decisions in his life.
Yeah, that's
Didn't we all?
You only live one time, and this life like just flies by. It already has, you know.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Sit here and
Dwell on like one.
dwell on it and give up and say, oh man, I made this bad decision. Now I'll never be able to do anything in life.
Not only that, it's like, nobody's gonna, 100 years from now, nobody's gonna know. You know, there'll be somebody else in here doing something, and nobody will know nothing, care at all what happened. It's like, but then think about you using your lifetime, help people out when you can, benefit, you know, make other people's life better if you can, and just be good in general. Try to be at least, and that's like, and work hard. I mean, you know, a lot of it. I'm sure you guys have probably faced this too. You know, you've got people that kind of try to call you arrogant and big-headed and for what you're trying to do in life. Yep. And to me, it's like, well, that bench back. I don't know if you could see it on camera, but that bench back there. We'll post a video of it. I was up.
He's proud of that bench.
I am, dude. I built that bench from scratch, and I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning trying to finish that thing. And I'm like, hey, check out this really nice bench on Facebook. Yeah. And somebody's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, y'all work my butt off on that.
That is square.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
I don't know if it's square or not. I think, I don't know. From this view, it's square.
Don't put anything expensive that rolls on it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but people are always going to be like that because it'll be like, that's not how you do, or you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And then also like even the mats and stuff. I'll be like, oh, I got the nicest mats you could possibly buy. And they're like, oh, that's so arrogant. Those people I'm like, no, actually, they're actually the nicest mats you could possibly buy.
I would have had those, you know, the little kid puzzle mats. But, you know what I mean? Just a couple layers.
Yeah, these are the most expensive ones you can buy. So
at least if you get in here and you're getting work, at least it's in style.
Yeah, you get plants.
And by the way, we forgot to mention, we will have Brandon down here on opening day. So anybody that has any challengers or has a problem with the stuff we talk about, take it out on Brandon.
Yeah. Hey, we need to bring Hunter Knopf's out here too.
Yeah,
just to
I'll bring my bodyguard,
dude.
Yeah.
That kid is
Hunter's
so strong.
Hunter's a jack of all trades. Hunter can do anything.
We'll have Hunter out on opening day, and he'll be like the strongman machine. You remember the arm wrestling machine where you can test how strong you are.
He can wrestle too. That dude is so strong.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
If you get through Brandon, you get Hunter.
Yeah.
It won't take long.
Yeah.
You got me and Hunter. I think you're good.
Yeah. If Brandon gets beat, if Brandon beats you, you have to buy a hoodie, and don't come back.
Yeah.
You got to buy a hoodie.
I've got different levels of hoodies. One of them's like
$100 hoodie,
$40, and one of them's $75.
Oh yeah.
So you got to do the $75.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't. This like flew by too fast. I'm like, dang. It was good. This
flies by when you're having fun.
Yeah, because there's so many infinite, so much more stuff to even.
Yeah. Tell the people out there that it's not as hard as it looks.
It's not. It's super easy. I have had several people come in for their first class, never even worked out, never did any martial arts, never did any sports, never played basketball, none of that. They come in here, they do the first class, and they love it. They love it. I've got, ignore the gossip. I've got several women here now that train, and they love it. And they they had concerns. They're like, hey, we're kind of concerned about coming in here because of this, this, and this.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, just come and try a class. My wife will be here training with you. My wife doesn't really do jiu-jitsu, but she tries to help out.
Yeah.
Also, this is like, it's not just for people that's planning on trying to be a fighter or be in UFC. No. It's not that. It's going to be for everybody, trying to get everybody to get out and get moving.
Get in shape, get moving.
Yeah, you don't got to be in shape, or you don't got to be some tough guy already. Mm-hmm. Like, just come check it out, get to moving around, learn something. And
I had a guy, one of the guys here, he was like, I don't even care about losing weight or getting in shape. He was like, I just want to learn how to do jiu-jitsu.
Whoop ass.
He's like, I don't even want to get stronger or get better cardio. I just want to learn how to do this stuff because it's like so interesting.
Yeah.
And, it's funny the kind of people that you see in here.
Now, speaking of that, should you do that before you start?
What? Get in shape?
No.
Well, would you learn how to swim without getting in the water?
No.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna yeah.
Sorry.
I know, but even say
you go at your own pace and you build yourself up.
Well, you're going to be building that base too, and learning But what do you think? Like for somebody starting from the day one, how does that go about? What's the timeline? Not timeline, but the phases,
the progression.
Yeah. Like, what do you learn first? What are you going to first?
There's really, so I have a white to blue belt curriculum that I pretty much teach everybody, and I obviously have a blue to purple belt and purple to brown belt curriculum too, but we really don't get into it that much. But the white to blue belt curriculum is for everyone, and it's a beginner friendly curriculum that everybody can do. I mean, barring you have
disability,
a severe disability. Yeah. I've got one guy that is coming in here next week. He's 61 years old, and he's like, I'm retired. I'm bored. I need something to do.
That's awesome.
He can do a little bit of stuff too. And, it's mostly the 30 to 35-year-old guys where it's like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. Yeah. And they think they're 60 years old. Like, guys, just come try it. You can still, if you can walk and stand, you can do jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai. Muay Thai is mostly standing anyways. It's just kicking and punching. And you're like, oh, I can't do this technique. That's fine. Do what you can.
Yeah.
Push yourself, but also understand your limitations and go at your own pace. That's the biggest thing.
What's the youngest at your place? What's the youngest?
So people? Our adult classes, they start at 13 years old and up.
Yeah.
And the reason why I made it that is because I started training at 13 or 12, and there were no kids.
Yeah.
It was all grown men that I was going against, and I was 13 years old is about where people start to grow a lot. Yeah. And they get stronger and they start.
You got a mixture. Some kids is like this and some kids is full grown.
Yeah, you just have to fill it out. But age-wise, our classes start at 13, and we are starting a kids program in January. So January 10th.
Which is next week or the week after next. Week.
Yeah, so the kids classes, we're doing 4 years old to 12 years old. And we've got them split up based on age. Yeah.
And so for somebody that's interested in it, how does the plans oriented for?
Oh, like the price, the memberships and stuff. So right now our basic membership is $110 a month, and we are going up on that in February. So if anybody signs up between now and the beginning of February, they pretty much get grandfathered in to that 110, barring that they choose to stay with us.
Yeah.
If they
when you pay, are you locked in for a certain amount of time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if they get locked into the 110 and they stay with us, you stay at the 110 forever. But if you leave for 3 months and you're like, oh, I want to come back and do it, I miss it. It's like, okay,
this ain't the old Duke rate.
Right. Yeah, it's not
this
the
is
old
the old Duke
rate.
rate. Once you're done, you're done.
As long as you don't turn the old Duke rate off.
That's what this is. This is the old Duke rate then. Because once you cut it off, there's no going back.
Exactly.
And with the membership, is that I think that's what he was asking is it for a year? Do you are you locked into it for a year or it's just month to month?
This is a big reason why we do the enrollment fee. we have a base enrollment fee right now of $75. Like if somebody, I have packages where it's like you pay $150, you get a gi, you get a rash guard, you get a mouth guard, and it kind of sets you up, you know, to come in and start training. But our base enrollment fee is $75. It's kind of like a service charge. So we are the software, the way it works, you know, we're charged per customer and stuff. But you know, that kind of locks people in, and after that, it's just, there's no contract. It's just that $110 a month. Yeah. And the Muay Thai, we have a Muay Thai only program. So it's 2 days a week, and that is $80 a month. And then the kids program is $85 a month. Okay. And, you know, I had a couple people ask me like, oh, the kids are more expensive than the Muay Thai. And I'm like, yeah, they are. Have you, I've got an 8. Difficult. Yeah. I got a 9 and an 8-year-old. Like, have you ever tried to keep them focused for an hour? I can't even keep my own kids focused for an hour. Yeah. I'm not saying, look, I'm really good teaching the kids, but my wife, she is a school teacher, and she is awesome. She's awesome. And I told her, I was like, we start this kids program, you have got to be here to help me with these kids. So, yeah. She doesn't really do jiu-jitsu herself, but what she does is helps get them riled up together and get some under control. Yeah. Where it's like, you know, if it was by myself, I'm like, hey, get over here right now. So we're done with this. You know, I can't do that. You know. You know, I love working with kids, but at the same time, if they're not going to listen to me, it's like, all right, get off the mat. But I can't be like Rex Kwon Do from Bow to your sensei, you know. I can't do that. So my wife definitely is like a mediator for that, and she's going to be helping do that. And my kids are actually going to be in here too, helping.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'll like show the drills and the techniques with my kids. Yeah. And I'll be like, all right, guys, we're going to break off, and then my kids will go help the other kids while I'm walking around, and you know, my wife's kind of controlling everybody. So it's like a family effort.
Cool.
What would you say for people that are just interested, like, you know, they're on the fence and they're wanting to just to see what it is like? Is there a day that you're gonna have? Is it gonna be like an open house day where people just watch while the class is going on, or how does that
really?
You know, because people might be like they don't have no idea what. Yeah.
So
it's gonna be like
the grand opening, we are doing an open mat. So, and we've got several people from other schools coming. So it might get a little crazy in here.
It might not be what it would normally look like if you're seeing it that day.
Yeah, but you know, I would say if you're on the fence about it and you're nervous about it, come in and just watch a class. You know, don't even participate. Just come in, sit on one of the 20-something chairs we have over here, and just watch and see how it goes. Meet everybody. Meet me and my wife and the other instructors. I don't know if you know him. His name's Dusty Morrow. He's our Muay Thai coach. And he's
that's cool.
He's awesome, dude. He's awesome. He brings a different energy to the gym. But you know, just come in here and meet everybody and just watch it. Just see if it's for you. And then, you know, don't be afraid to just hop into a class and say, hey, this is the first time I've ever done this. Never done this before, because I think a lot of people get scared of, I don't want to fight. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get punched in the face. Like, it's not like that. It can be like that if you want it to be, but it's not.
That'll be on like the 12th step.
12 steps.
You know, we did Muay Thai class in here last night, and we had like 8 people, I think, and a lot of new people. And, you know, we'd never wore boxing gloves the entire class. We were just working on basic movements and stuff. But then after class, some of the more experienced guys were like, hey, can we spar? I'm like, yeah, sure. But so we have both. We try to make it comfortable for everybody, whether you're an experienced fighter or it's your first day and you've never even done a push-up.
That'd be me.
But
that's
I just shoot cameras, guys.
Would at least come out, have tried it. Worst case scenario, not be something that is just like you don't know and you've never even attempted it.
Worst case scenario, you got to come to like the coolest place in Greenwood
and sit on the
custom bench. That I stayed up till 1 a.m. building.
Get your selfie on the bench.
Get your selfie on the bench.
We will have pictures of the bench and the.
I have to snap one with my phone.
It's a centerpiece. But you know, just come in and try a class. You don't even just hop in, and you don't even have to work with anybody. Just say, hey, I just kind of want to fill it out. You know, I've seen things on the gossip page on Greenwood, so I don't know what to do here.
I want to see the guy.
I want to meet the guy. That's our slogan. Come for the drama, stay for the quality. There you go. Yeah.
Get a selfie with that.
You know, it is funny. I actually had somebody call me and like, hey, I'm interested in doing classes. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. How'd you find out about us? And he was like, well, I seen you on Facebook. I was like, awesome,
cool.
man. You follow our page? And he's like, no, I seen it on the gossip page. And I was like, oh no.
You seem cool. You seem cooler than
You
I
know
thought.
what? You know what you need to do?
He was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring my kids and stuff.
Yeah,
We're excited
that's-
about it. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And then he actually signed up. I was like, dang.
That's
I'm
cool.
pretty sure
Yeah,
that
like,
that
that's a
page does like paid ads. You need to do a
So,
paid ad.
yeah, I actually told Eddie Hodges,
Yeah.
the guy that runs
Yeah.
the page.
Shout out Eddie.
Shout out Eddie. I actually told him, I was like, hey, at this point, they need to be paying for
Yeah.
the ad space because
Yeah.
I have people calling me and asking about this place.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, I want to come do this stuff, but I'm kind of off put by all the Facebook stuff. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Just come check us out.
Yeah.
See if you like it. We're not as creepy as you might think we are.
Was that not only that? Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen like a smear campaign. You know, people post this on that ever deterred me from. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
whatever the person's doing.
Yeah.
I've never saw something like a smear campaign and then be like, I don't want to go. I'm just like, that makes me look into
Well, I
it.
mean,
Like,
there's
that seems
always
cool.
another side to the story. You're only getting
Yeah.
one side.
Yeah.
Well, I told my side. Outside of this, I really don't know what to do. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like Ricky Bobby was like,
Yeah. Not worry about it.
No,
Not get
yeah,
into it,
I can't dwell on it because here's the thing: I've got thousands of people on my side.
Yeah.
Why would I be concerned about what one person is trying to say about me?
Or 30 people
Or
on,
I
on
mean,
a
even
gossip
30,
page.
even 30 people, and it's like, well, aren't you afraid of losing business? I'm like, if they're gonna follow that blindly without asking both sides of the story, it's like I don't really want that business
No.
anyways.
And
now they know.
How does it even like affect your sweat? You know, like
Yeah.
if losing business, like who would even like look at anything like that? I don't care what it is. Like if it's some stuff like personal, like they did this.
Yeah.
who
Dennis botched my
cares?
tattoo.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, that'd be different. You know what I mean? Like, Aspen
That's
broke my
permanent.
leg. Aspen broke my leg, and I came in for just a
Brandon photoshopped my
Watch.
pictures wrong.
yeah. It's like who cares? Like
Yeah.
it's-
Well, I mean, it's always like you don't like this person,
yeah.
but that person's
There's
never
tons
done
of 'em.
anything to me, so I don't have a problem.
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. There's tons of people like that. Yeah. Probably more from my camp than Brandon's. You know, Brandon's
Yeah.
is such a more likable person.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
That's
why we gel so well.
yeah, that's why we
Yeah.
we gel.
Well,
you know,
opposites attract.
Yeah.
It's okay.
just
yeah.
two chill bears chilling.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like having good vibes, you know.
Dude,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was younger and I was just whimsical, like did whatever I wanted to
Oh,
do
yeah.
and had no direction in life.
Came
but,
with the
Getting
breeze.
close.
that's all right. But, you know, I had to grow up, and that's why we're here because I actually made a plan. We've stuck to it, and you know, we're actually trying to change lives and help people.
Yeah, no. doubt.
Obviously, we're probably the most expensive martial arts school in the Lakelands area, and I have no problem saying that. But look at the bench, man.
Yeah, look at the bench, man.
Again, like we were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
if you put quality first,
Yep. If you're gonna do it right.
do it right.
Yeah, and if anybody else happens to see this, come on down and help us spread the word. Chuck Liddell,
Anderson Silva.
yeah, Anderson Silva.
Conor
Silva,
McGregor.
Yeah.
Jake Paul. Logan Paul.
I'll text Dana in a little while. You know, once we get off.
yeah.
Yeah. Text it. Oh, you got them on speed dial.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. Just come in and try it out. Like, come check us out on the grand
Yeah,
opening.
but that's your camera right there. You can look at that camera.
Is that my camera?
right there? Yeah.
Heck yeah, I got my own camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's four.
So you can
going.
talk to the people.
Well, I don't know if I should follow this
Yeah,
one.
this one seems
this
more like
one's
a, it has a personality.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if you're nervous about it, just come in and try it. And if
Yeah.
you're nervous about the people, you know, either don't come or just come try it out. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Just come watch.
yeah, just come watch.
Just stand in the corner.
Hey,
over
I
there.
heard these people are really creepy over here. Let me see if they are creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you wanna say that, it's like, okay, well, we have several SWAT people here. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
tell where they're from.
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
keep
Yeah.
their, but we have several SWAT members here,
Yeah.
and from different regions.
But even
of the
that, I
country.
feel like
Yeah.
doing this, people get to know business owners and what they're about.
Yeah.
You know.
And not only that, it's just like even with like we were talking about earlier too, just my business, like the tattoo industry. So many people, even at being about to be 2026, so many people come in still all the time, and it's like their first thing. They might be older or
Yeah.
whatever. Like the lady I did one on earlier today, it was her first one, you know. But it's like a lot of times you still hear it all the time. It's like, oh, it was nothing like I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like the
I don't have any
crazy
tattoos, so
or it's, yeah, you know, like you would. A lot of people stay
Unless you get like a back tat. Then
Well,
it's like,
well, no, not
Tramp
talking about,
stamp.
I'm not
Yeah.
talking
no,
about.
no, no.
getting
I'm
it.
talking about your whole back.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not
Angel
talking about
wings.
the experience. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the vibe.
Oh, the people, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
a lot of people are stuck thinking it's like heavy metal,
Yeah.
Yeah.
biker stuff all over the wall. You know how it used to be just flat, just pictures all over the walls and smoky, just crazy.
Yeah.
So it's
people
like,
think the same way about
chill.
this stuff because it's like, oh, you know, you're thinking of like tatted up, roided out
Yeah.
guys beating each other up, getting all bloody and stuff, and you come in and it's like nerds,
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know,
And
kind of.
Dennis has got like mushrooms painted on his wall and
Yeah.
and lime green and
Yeah,
pink.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people into jiu-jitsu that like that too.
Yeah.
And if I, you know, I'll tell people like, hey,
Eddie Bravo.
you know, they ask like, what do you do for business? And I'm like, oh, I own a martial arts school, and they're thinking like, you know, the 1982 Taekwondo
Yeah.
style, red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
America,
blah.
baby.
I was looking forward to it being
Yeah.
like that.
Sorry,
With the
I'm
bald
sorry.
eagle.
I'm sorry to disappoint. Like the black
The-
is about as
the,
exciting. The green plants.
We-
Yeah.
We need at least maybe in the
We get-
bathroom get a picture of Starla. You remember his girl?
Starla. Yeah.
I know a painter.
Yeah, yeah. Because he had a picture of his. Was she like an American gladiator or something? She was like swole. You think what did he say something about him going home?
You think
I go home to Starla every night.
Starla's biggest fuck.
We at least need to get Aspen the red, white, and blue pants. The
No, they gotta be
With the
black.
cuffs on.
oh
them?
yeah, the
They gotta
black
be
flag.
Yeah,
ones.
black flag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured this
Parachute.
would probably be a good time to tell the rules. Like, so we have
yeah.
gym rules, etiquette rules.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So
Tell them right there. Look at
yeah,
'em.
so tell them right here. Number one, you have to come with clean clothes. You have to clean your feet.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. We have foot wash stations on both sides of the mat, so we make sure everybody's clean. Number two, cut your toenails and your fingernails, please.
a lot of
Like,
people don't. Like, which
A
is
lot of
crazy.
people don't. Yeah, nobody likes a stinky, nailed up person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to roll with you if y'all nailed up.
Mm-hmm.
Three, I think this. I probably should have put this at number one, but you know, a lot of people ignore it. Some people don't. So I got like kids and stuff. I've got, you know, my wife here and stuff, and people have got their wives and kids here. So three would be no foul language and no excessive.
Yeah, common sense.
Yeah, no excessive foul language and
Yeah.
no cursing.
Yeah.
Four, respect your training partners and your training area. And then five is, what is number five? I can't remember. It'll come to me, but it's pretty important. Oh yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
That's the
most
yeah,
important.
It's the most
thing.
important one.
Yeah.
Have fun. Yeah. But our biggest thing is try to keep everyone safe.
Yep.
But also have a good family friendly environment. And what
Yeah.
I mean by that is, you know, there's not a lot of cursing
Yeah.
and just junk being thrown around
Yeah.
here. I want people to come in here and feel comfortable and feel safe. Like, I don't really like that place. And it's
Yeah.
nothing against anybody. You know, I'm not trying to control anybody's speech or anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Just
I
common
don't
sense.
really want you dropping F-bombs in
Yeah.
front of my 8-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care if you do it around me. Like, if it's just dudes here,
Yeah.
like sometimes there's 5 or 6 guys here just training by themselves.
So I told him, I said, I'd
Read the
like
room.
really have to think before I talk.
Well, yeah, it's one of the things where it's just a common sense,
Yeah.
kind of situation with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, if there's like 6, 8-year-olds over
Yeah.
there, I'm not
Yeah.
just gonna come up and say.
I try to tell
Yeah.
people, like, walk in here like you're walking into a freaking kindergarten class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, you know, if it's frustrating for you to have to control your own tongue, it's like, okay, well, do you really need to be here? And I had
yeah.
one guy
Or do you
tell-
need to be here more?
Yeah,
You
or
know
do
what I
you need to
mean?
be here more? I had one guy tell me, he was like, he chewed me out on a message on Facebook, and he was like, I'm never coming to your gym because you can't control people's speech, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, do you walk into a daycare and start dropping F-bombs on little kids? Like,
Oh, he was
is that
somebody
what
that
you
was
do?
mad that he couldn't be.
Yeah,
Oh,
because,
yeah.
well, you know, he was like wanting to get into the drama and stuff. And I'm like, no,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not playing
That's not the
that.
same
And
thing. It's not
he
the same
was
thing like
he's like, you're not, I've seen your rules and you're not going to control my speech. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be here anyways.
what that's like. I mean, I say cuss more than the average bear,
That's
but it's
fine.
like I don't go to
Yeah,
like
I mean,
my
I'm not
kid's
against
school event and like it's like
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
would you talk like that in front of your kid teacher? You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like,
maybe, I don't know. Everybody's got their right to free
Yeah.
speech.
Depends on how she
That's
acted
not
that
really
day.
like a free speech thing. That's just more of a. I feel like more of a.
Treat it like your home. You know?
Yeah, I can't think of the word right off the top. I'm like having so many mind blanks right now. But it's not integrity, but it's like I was trying to think of the term where it's just like common courtesy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I was trying to think of. It's
I
not like
I
a.
have one of the SWAT guys here cusses like a sailor, and he
Yeah.
was like, "I've never had to actively think about
Think
how I
about
talk."
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he doesn't care. Like he'll come in and he's super respectful and he
Oh,
loves
yeah.
the training, and we haven't had any issues out of it. You'll have that one guy, one weird dude every now and again. It's like, oh, you're so arrogant, thinking you could control people. I'm like, dude, that's not. I just don't want you talking crazy in front of
they
my
missed
kids,
the point.
man.
That's like-
yeah,
That's the guy with the America pants.
yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, and,
Yeah.
Again, no hate towards anybody. Everybody's got their own choices that they can make and their own lives to live, and I'm not here to, try to sell you on a membership. But I will tell you, like, if you haven't tried it before, to me and to other people, you can ask other people and see our reviews and stuff. This is one of the best places you can be.
Yeah.
And this is one of the best places you can start. And, there are other options, but I mean, everybody's got a right to choose.
Yeah.
So,
That's just cool. It's cool seeing it be available, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I dig it.
I'm going to come and get trained up so I can fight Hunter Knopfs.
Yeah. This time next year, 1 year from today.
You heard that, Hunter.
Wink, wink.
Brandon Fain versus Hunter Knopfs 2026.
Brandon's
Oh,
We'll do it right here.
Brandon's gonna
Yeah.
branch off into our local like Jake Paul
Look,
character.
if you end up,
I got to wear headgear there.
if you lose a leg, like, don't blame me. This was
Yeah.
all your idea.
Yeah.
This is not my fault.
Yeah.
So,
He's gonna get put in the banana splits.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm gonna be like Joe Rogan, lay on the floor beside him.
Dude,
No, you're gonna
How
we're gonna
does this
commentate
feel?
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
He,
be laying beside you like, how are you feeling right now?
I talked to him before, to Hunter before, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to get back into it." And I was like, "Hey, no disrespect, Hunter. I don't really want to teach you how to fight anymore
Yeah.
because you're scary.
You're too strong.
Yeah, you're too
Yeah.
strong. I think
Yeah.
you're good, dog.
But
You're good.
he's got so big, he might not be as nimble as he used to be.
Now
He's a
Hunter's
beast,
gonna be
man.
his hands are gonna be so tough they're gonna cut your
Oh,
skin.
yeah.
He's all forearm.
Yeah.
He's like Quagmire on that one episode.
If he gets
Family
you in
Guy.
any kind of hold, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, so he may do like a chimpanzee and rip your arms off. you know?
Yeah, just rip your face off. Yeah.
Shut up, Hunter. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We love
Please,
you, Hunter.
please don't kill me.
We love
Yeah.
you, Hunter.
Yeah.
okay.
The Carolina
Yeah.
Killer.
Carolina Killer. Yeah.
Triple C's.
Cool.
But yeah, this is cool, man, and I'm stoked about it. And then, like we said, we'll still post the information in the
walkthrough,
bottom,
yeah.
and the walkthrough and stuff, and
Yeah.
the grand opening. That'd be cool.
January 5th and January 9th is the ribbon cutting event. If you want to come to that, I mean,
Yeah,
it's more of a formal thing. So
yeah. I'll walk across because I'm across the street. You can literally see.
you
our
could stand
business from
beside me with the scissors.
here. Yeah, the big scissors. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
dig it, man, and thanks for
Yeah.
inviting us over.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's
Thank
been-
you for coming.
It's been real,
Yeah. It's been
Yeah,
real.
no
It's
doubt.
been fun.
but now he's got to work.
It's
Yep,
ain't
now
been
he
real
has to
fun.
work. I gotta
Yeah.
go back to work too. Buzzkill.
Hey,
Oh
yeah.
man,
Oh, darn, I got to go make money.
yeah. It's gonna be late probably though.
Yeah.
you're always late.
I know, dude. Yeah, dude.
What did we say? 4:00, and he was here at 4:30.
Yeah, but like last night, I didn't.
No,
I,
he
I,
stays up late.
yeah, I didn't get leave until like 3 a.m. last night. And I was like, dang, I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just you know the skeleton. I did that skeleton hand last night.
Oh yeah,
It took
I
a
seen that.
million times longer than you would
Yeah,
expect.
well, it was really shaded too, like
Yeah.
dark.
Shout out to Seth, and he's a mechanic too, so
Yeah.
he's got tough hands, you know.
He's gonna ruin that thing. In like
Yeah,
2 months.
today,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, today.
He's gonna
It's
cut
not
it open.
ever
Everybody's
gonna
in
be
there
the
right
same.
now, awkwardly not wanting to
Yeah.
text me that already got messed up, you know.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, Dennis, I need my tattoo fix.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, come on out to the Fusion Jiu Jitsu.
Yeah.
Check it
Fusion
out.
Jiu-Jitsu. And Muay Thai. We have
And
Muay Thai,
Muay Thai.
only. Yeah. People keep asking.
We're gonna
oh,
add-
you just do Muay Thai?
Need to have
Yes.
parentheses at the bottom.
And
Just like right here on the side.
Yeah.
if nothing else, even just get on there and buy a hat or buy a shirt.
Yeah.
And support the cause. So
Yep.
that's cool too.
And the Stone Date.
Yeah.
Mile 96.
Tight
Yeah.
profit margins, I promise you.
Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Well,
That camera, I forgot. My
Oh,
bad. That one right there. Tight profit margins. Yeah, there we go.
yeah. Thanks for anybody that sit around and watch this and sit around
Yep.
today. So we
But
appreciate you.
This was
Huge.
episode 15.
Cool.
Ooh.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah, man.
I really
Appreciate you.
it. Yeah.
Catch
We're
y'all on
hyped.
the next one.
yeah. Later.
Heck yeah.
Peace.